Hey everyone, it's Haley, and today I have my March favorites for you. It's pretty sad you can't see my shirt right now because my mom got it for free at the mall and I'm wearing it as a tribute to her because it's pretty funny. It says, "Part man, part God, all hero." It's just being funny because I work out a lot. These are definitely my most favorite of the month. And it's the Essence of Beauty brushes that I got in my last haul video. And it was a package of 3 brushes that came with this concealer foundation brush, this blush and like highlighter brush, and this eyeshadow and kind of like an all over, highlighting type brush. I have used these every single day, and like this one is really soft, so you just feel like it absorbs the product onto the brush really well and then also like places it onto your eye really well. I don't know. I really like it. I just really like it. And this is a dupe for the MAC angled brush, so I love having a second option for that. And this is a really great brush. This is a dupe of the MAC highlighter brush that came with the like blonde brunette redhead collection, I think. And I just really love this for either putting like loose powder, in my T-zone or highlighter. These were just $15 and you get the Essence of Beauty brand at CVS, so I definitely recommend them. Revlon Contour Shadow Brush, and technically it's a blending brush and it was about $6 and it's definitely a dupe for that MAC, or the tapered blending brush. However, I definitely would call this more of like an eyeshadow placement brush because I don't technically think that this is really good at blending your shadow, but I think it's really great at placing shadow in your crease or underneath your lower lash line. And for $6, I mean, you really can't go wrong. Loving all of the different nail polish colors because I really love pastels. And just some of my favorites have been Waltz, and it's just like a sheer white. And I like that it's sheer and not opaque, so it looks really pretty. And then this Van Gogh, and it's this pretty corally pink. You're wearing it, I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's pretty opaque and it's just really pretty. And I also love this Take a Powder Pink, and this is by Nicole by OPI, and I bought this at Target. I've also really been loving the Volume Exact mascara by CoverGirl. I'll show you the brush. Definitely a easier to use, more workable version of Lash Blast, and I really love it. It stays on lashes very well. It doesn't clump. It separates your lashes and definitely gives some good volume. And as far as I can tell, it holds curl pretty well. So I think that's a pretty multitasking mascara. It's a really good one. I've worn this eyeshadow trio just about every single day. It is the Shimmering Sands trio from CoverGirl, and it has just like, these 3 neutral colors, and they're very shimmery, and they're just very soft and pretty for like a work look or a neutral or school look, and I've just really enjoyed using them. They're very easy to use, very soft, and very blendable, so I like that. This GM Colon, it might be Colin, I don't know, but this is the H50 Therapy Serum, and it's for all skin types. And what it is basically, this is actually for anti-aging, but what I've been using it for is really dry skin. Sometimes like the medicine I'll put on my face will really dry out my skin, so this is great for the daytime because it takes away any flaking that I would get on my face. So I don't put this all over my face. I still use my CeraVe cream for moisturizing. I just put this on any really dry spots. I'm a huge fan of this brand in general. I used to use a lot of their skincare products, and I really think that they have a really great product going. I've also been absolutely loving my mini lip glosses from the MAC holiday collection, when you can buy the lip glass set, and it comes in like 5 lip glasses, and I wish I bought the other one because seriously I love these so much. I use them every day. I think it's so nice that you can use a different color every day, and you can really try out a bunch of different ones and get a variation without having to spend money buying each lip gloss individually. My favorite one is definitely Morning Glory, which is this really pretty pink color. It has a really pretty sheen to it. I really love them. I think they're a great concept, and you can get them now I think at the CCO, so you should definitely check them out if you're interested. MAC eyeshadow of the month, Texture. Ooh. And it's a golden brown with slight gold shimmer in it, and it's just a really pretty color. It's perfect for everyday wear, and it actually is my favorite underneath your eye. It really is pretty. Another absolute favorite of mine is Bare Study Paint Pot by MAC, and this is just a very shimmery white color. It's almost like Grand Entrance eyeshadow. It's just very shimmery. It can be worn on its own, and it's just a really pretty base. I just want to talk about Orgasm Blush for a second because it is a favorite of mine this month. I definitely have rediscovered this in my collection. I wanted to give a shout out to the blush for a second because I think a lot of people have mentioned this in their Not Worth the Hype videos, which is totally fine. That's totally subjective. But the point of Orgasm Blush is not the color. So if you were to swatch the blush, it really isn't that amazing of a swatch. The point of the blush is that it looks like this natural, gorgeous sheen. So really you need to put the product on your face to then realize if it works for you, if you understand like how it gives you that natural glow or not. It definitely works for me, and I know it works for my sister as well, who has very different coloring than I do. She's very blonde and more pale than I am, but I love Orgasm, so favorites. This is a favorite from the Container Store, and this is like the perfect little container holder for your MAC eyeshadows. And actually this is like a perfect example of why you should not just look in like the office storage section of a store, because I found this in the kitchen section, and this is actually for like Sweet and Low's, Splendas, and sugar packets to separate in the kitchen. And I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, that's like, is that not perfect? So I love it, and it fits. I also got this one, which I really like. It's like a see-through thing. And I like, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but I like how you can see inside. Like, you can see what you're trying to get at, where it is. So I like that, and I think it looks pretty. My last favorite are my subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my channel and my videos. I am almost at 3,000 subscribers, so if you're already a subscriber, thank you a million times. And if you haven't subscribed, then you should go press that yellow button and subscribe now, because I really want to make it to 3,000 and I just owe it all to you guys. A few regrets. One regret is this Milani Infinity Liquid Eyeliner. See this image? Okay, so that like really, to me, paints a picture that this is going to have an applicator like the, I think it is the Lancome Art Liner. That is basically like what I'm thinking when I see this. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of those stiffer applicators that kind of bends. It's almost like plastic. But really, it's a brush. And I don't know, I don't even think I could ever go about using this. It's like basically a nail polish brush. Like, I don't know, I just think that seems very hard to use. Like, because it's so thick. I don't know, I just wasn't expecting that, so I didn't like that. This isn't necessarily a regret. This I've been meaning to do a review on. I haven't yet because I just don't know what I think about it. And it's the Oscar Blondie Protein de-Jasmine or whatever. Protein Mist for Restyling Hair. I bought this in the Sephora haul that I did recently, and it smells amazing. Just like jasmine, it honestly takes me back to like my favorite vacation when we went to a spa in Arizona, and I love that. Amazing smell. The first few times that I used it, I noticed that my hair looked extremely straight, like in a really pretty way. Very soft, very shiny, and I loved it. Instantly loved it. Used it every day. However, now I feel like it's drying out my hair a little bit, and it's also making my hair a little bit more staticky. And I noticed on some of the reviews on Sephora.com that people said that it reduced their static, but for me, I'm feeling as though it's adding static because I don't normally experience static issues. So I'm still up in the air on this. It has some pros like the smell, and I definitely think it works and is a good product, but I don't know if it's like a huge must-have favorite yet. So this is on the edge. This is teeter-tottering. Well, thank you, and don't forget to rate, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.